Hi, I'm Jeff Goodman. I am one of this year's Gammage goers, and I just saw West Side Story, a show I've seen many times and a show that I love quite a bit. I have to admit this wasn't my favorite cast I've seen ever. There are some strong performances and some performances that I maybe didn't care for as much. But I do want to touch on the positive part of seeing this production, and I think it's a production, it's a show that when you think about a lot of the shows that come through, the newer shows that people talk about as being groundbreaking, and you have your Rent, and then Avenue Q and Spring Awakening, these are shows that redefined musical theater. And I think when you look at West Side Story, it is a show that redefined musical theater in a way that made it possible for all of these other shows to happen. So I think coming out to see a production like this and thinking back to what musical theater was like before West Side Story and watching it with that lens and seeing just what a groundbreaking piece it is a thrill to watch in any performance. So I got a lot out of that, and the other thing to touch on is that this production actually does redefine West Side Story in a bit, in that it incorporates the Spanish language that the original production didn't. So it may be a challenge if you're not either bilingual or very familiar with the show, but it definitely does bring a different perspective to the multicultural aspect of the show.